Alright guys, the red rings for East Stadium and all the tracks in Donpa Cup are pretty straightforward, so I'm not going to say too much, but if you don't want to listen to me yap, feel free to mute the video, because I'll be putting text on the screen every time there's a red ring anyway. I'll also add chapters for each of the 3 tracks, so you can skip to whatever track you need. Okay, so remember that 4 red star rings can be collected all in one lap, but the last one can only be collected during the final lap. So coming up on the second turn on this track, the first one is right here. You can't miss it. And after you come through this little dash panel section, just make sure you turn early, because on the inside of the road, there's your second red ring right there. And after this little mini ramp section, third red ring is off the last ramp. See, all straightforward. And rounding this corner right here, or this turn I should say, fourth one is right on the dash panel. And that is all the red rings you could get in the first lap. There are no red rings in the CrossWorlds, so let's move on to the final lap. And while we're here, just a little quick tip for you guys. When these dash panels are blue in the final lap of every race, you can skip off-road sections without an item. Just in case you guys didn't know that. Game's been out for a couple months now, just in case. Anyway, when you finish up this dash panel section right here and you come around this bend, you're going to find yourself in this little mini ramp section again, and a portal ring is going to open up right in the middle, go up the incline, and there's your 5th final ring, East Stadium. And now we can move on to Rainbow Garden. Alright, so just like East Stadium, 4 red star rings could be collected all in one lap, and the 5th ring can only be collected in the final one. But as you head through this flight section, just make sure you go all the way to the right, right by the side of the mountain, and you grab your first red ring. And as you finish up this flight section, just be ready, because the second red ring is right here, right around this turn. You can't miss it, but it's right there. And as you finish rounding this turn, the third red ring is right on the dash panel. I really thought Jazz was going to make me miss that. And your 4th red ring is right over this little trick section with the flowers. And that's all the red rings in the first lap. And again, there's no red rings in the CrossWorld, so let's skip to the final lap. So as you end off this flight section again, you come around this turn, you're going to notice on the left side a path has opened up. You'll be able to go up the ramp, take this dash panel, and there you have it. There's the 5th final red ring of Rainbow Garden. That's all the red rings for this track, so now move on to Water Palace. Okay, again, just like East Stadium and Rainbow Garden, you only get 4 red rings in one lap, and the last ring can only be collected during the final one. So right off the bat, when the race starts, make sure you're ready to make this turn really early, because on the inside of the first turn, there's your first red ring. Then around this third turn right here is your second red ring. Again, another very straightforward track. Just like this third red ring coming up, because you're not going to miss this right off this ramp. So once you get to this boat section, just be prepared to charge up your drift so you could jump up and grab your 4th red ring right there. So that's all 4 red rings you get in the first lap, and on that right side right there, as you can see, that's the side that opens up where your 5th red ring is. So let's get to lap 3. Again, there's no red rings in the CrossWorld. So we're back in this boat section again, and you notice that if you come off to the right here, the cage will have opened up, and with this little ramp, you grab your special item and your 5th red ring of Water Palace. And that's all the red rings for this track, and all the red rings for this cup. If this red ring guide helped you out, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Sonic CrossWorlds content, because I'm absolutely loving this game right now. Also, come over to Kick and stop by the stream sometime. I do multi-stream, but I really appreciate if you drop the follow for your boy on Kick. Please. Right there. And remember, that's CONJUR0R. Anyways, it's been your boy Conjure. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Drink your water, wash your emeralds, and I'm out.